Good morning, dear children. I am Chandana Chaudhary. I teach chemistry in 11th and 12th standard LFS. Okay. Children, when you will come for 11th science in Little Flower School, we not only teach you the textbook, but lots of exposure to NEET and JEE type question is also given. For that, we will use the reference book like reference book of MTG and similarly ABC of modern for JEE exam, fingertips for NEET exam, etc. we will use. Regular tests are taken, weekly tests are taken in Little Flower School, and you will get a lot of practice here. Fine, children? So today I am going to discuss about lesson number 4, that is carbon and its compound of standard 10. Carbon. Everything surround us is made up of carbon. So you see and you imagine and you will find that most of the objects around us are made up of carbon. So what common compounds, like in the classroom where you are sitting, that is made up of benches, desks, all these things are made up of carbon. Plastic chairs, carbon. Then our body, carbon is there. Leaves, plants, etc. Everything you imagine, you see your water bottle is made up of carbon, that is made up of PVC. Fine. So this is the unique property of carbon. We are in this chapter, in this lecture only, I will tell you about, first is the covalent bonds, covalent bond formation of carbon. Second, versatile nature of carbon. Carbon, if you talk about carbon, so in the atmosphere, carbon is 0.03% and it is present as CO2. In atmosphere, 0.03% CO2 is present. What is CO2 beta? It is a compound of carbon. In Earth's crust, 0.02% carbon is present, and it is present in the form of carbonate, hydrogen carbonate, etc. If we talk about carbon, it is group 14 element. Periodic table में you must have seen there are 18 groups, so it is the first element of the group. Then carbon is group 14 element, then its atomic number is Z is equal to 6. Its configuration we write 1s2, 2s2, 2p2, or you may have that configuration is written as 2, 4. That means outermost orbit has 4 electrons. Therefore, it is said that carbon is tetravalent. Carbon is tetravalent. Yani outermost orbit has 4 electrons. Clear, children? So this carbon, it is versatile in nature. What is the versatility means? The carbon has a unique property of catenation. Versatility means catenation. What is catenation, beta? Catenation means it forms chain compounds. It can form branched chain compounds. It can form ring compounds, ring structures or compounds. This unique property of carbon to make compound chain, linear chain, branch chain or ring-like structure, it is known as unique property of carbon, and this property is known as catenation. Second property carbon shows, that is tetravalence. Yani 4 bonds are formed with carbon. Then third property shows isomerism. chemical formula, but due to the different arrangement of atoms and bonds, the compound can be denoted in two manner or more than two. Okay, that is isomers. There could be many isomers of a single compound. Okay, that property is shown by isomerism. Okay, and carbon shows this isomerism. Then we will come for covalent nature of carbon, covalent bond formation in carbon. Before I tell you about covalent bond, let me tell you about ionic bond. You must have heard about ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Let us take the example of NaCl, Na11. So its configuration will be 281, chlorine 17, 287. So each and every element and its atom wants to get octet configuration, wants to be happy, stable. So want to get octet configuration in the outermost orbit other than hydrogen. Hydrogen can have only 2 electrons in the outermost orbit. Why do they do this? To get the nearest noble gas configuration. 8 electrons they need in the outermost shell. So here what we see, only one is there. So what sodium will do? Sodium will lose this electron. So it will form ion, sodium ion, and this electron it will lose. Similarly, fluorine, it will take that electron and it will become Cl minus. So this Na plus and Cl minus will form a compound that is known as NaCl, and this bond is known as ionic bond or electrovalent bond. But there is a difference between ionic bond and covalent bond. So let me talk about covalent bond now. If I talk about covalent bond, let me show you the example of hydrogen. Hydrogen, what is its atomic number? 1. So hydrogen has 1 electron. So second hydrogen, if it is formed 1 electron, so they both need 2 electrons in the outer shell to get the stable configuration of helium, right? So what they will do? They both will share their electrons. By sharing, this hydrogen is also happy, having 2 electrons. This hydrogen is also happy by sharing the 2 electrons, and this leads to formation of H2 molecule. You can say that there exists a single covalent bond between hydrogen and hydrogen. Same way, we can take the example of O2. Oxygen, Z is equal to, Z is atomic number. Atomic number is 8. So configuration is 2,6. Yani outermost orbit 6 electrons. You understood it? Oxygen है ये, oxygen. Atomic number is 8. Atomic number is denoted by Z. That's why I will write Z. And 2,6. So let us make 1 oxygen, 1 oxygen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What we see children here, they both want 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, but they have only 6 electrons who are deficient. So what they will do? They will talk to each other and they will form a sharing type of bond between each. Two electrons they will share with each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Similarly, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. So this leads to the formation of O double bond O. This bond is known as double covalent bond. Third one, I will show you triple covalent bond, that is nitrogen and nitrogen. So nitrogen and 2. Nitrogen atomic number is 7. So 7 and 2, 5. How many electrons it needs in the outermost orbit? 8 electrons. How much it is deficient of? 3 electrons. So they two will talk to each other and they will form 1 electron, 2 electron, 3, 4, 5. First nitrogen, second nitrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They two have talked to each other and they have shared their 3 electrons. So this nitrogen is now having 8 electrons in its outer shell and this also has the same. So they both are now happy and this leads to the formation of N. There is this triple covalent bond between nitrogen and nitrogen and triple bond N. This is known as triple covalent bond between nitrogen and nitrogen. Let me show you the example of carbon. Covalent bonds in carbon. So carbon, the first compound I will take you, that is CH4. So this is carbon, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen, this is hydrogen. Hydrogen has 1 electron only, 1, 1, 1. Hydrogen bonds 2 and carbon has 4 electrons in the outermost shell. Okay, so it is 1 electron of carbon, 1 of carbon, 1 of carbon, 1 of carbon. So if they both will go for sharing, what will happen? This hydrogen will become happy. This hydrogen 2 electrons, this hydrogen 2 electrons, this hydrogen 2 electrons. They all are having 2 electrons in the outermost shell. But what about carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can say that this is the structure of CH4 where single covalent bond exists between carbon and hydrogen and all the 4 sides. This is CH4. Now the question you can ask is, teacher, why carbon is forming covalent bond? Why not ionic bond? Okay. Why? So carbon, if this is carbon, it has 4 electrons in the outermost orbital 4. Okay. So it can make, if it will lose 2, 4. Okay. So if it will lose the 4 electrons, so it will form C4 plus ion, lose the 2 C4 plus ion. But it is very difficult because to remove the 4 electrons from the outermost shell, we will need a lot of energy. So this is very difficult to form C4 plus ion. Simultaneously, if this carbon can take 4 electrons, 4 is already there, 4 it will take, so it will become C4 minus ion if it will take 4 electrons. So now C4 minus. So how many protons are there in carbon? In carbon, protons are number of protons are 6 only. The atomic number is 6. So 6 protons are only there. But it is difficult for 6 protons to hold the 10 electrons. पहले वाले 6 plus these 4 which it has taken from outside. So it is not possible to make C4 minus ion. As well as lot of energy will be needed to remove these 4 electrons. So it is difficult to form C4 plus ion. Therefore, carbon goes for covalent bond formation, sharing of electron, bond formation. Understood? Then let me show you another example of covalent bond of carbon. That is, it can form multiple bonds. I told you it can form multiple bonds. So let me show you the example of CO2. This is carbon, this is oxygen, this is oxygen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oxygen has 6 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And carbon has 4 electrons only. So let us denote the electrons of carbon with cross. Then you will be more clear. Now this oxygen has shared its 2 electrons with this carbon. This oxygen has shared its 2 electrons with this carbon. So this oxygen is having the 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This oxygen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about carbon? Carbon will also share its 2 electrons. So now carbon is also happy by getting the 8 electrons. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So octet of all 3 are completed. Therefore, there CO2. Okay. So next time I will explain you the other part of the